All right, the function f is defined by this. What points x and y on the graph have the property that the line tangent to f has a slope of 1/2? Okay, so we want points, right? Here's what we need to know. Okay, first piece of information, we need f prime of x to equal 1/2, right? So I really need to find f prime, right? So let's go ahead and find f prime. So this is going to be a quotient rule. I have a high function, I have a low function. So f prime of x is going to be low, d high minus high, d low, draw the line, square the low, right? If I clean this up, the top is going to be an x plus 2 minus x. The bottom is going to be an x plus 2 quantity squared. So the top just ends up being a 2, and the bottom ends up being an x plus 2 quantity squared. So I want when this thing equals 1/2. So let's find that, right? So 2 over x plus 2 quantity squared equals 1/2. If I cross multiply, I get 4 equals x plus 2 quantity squared. The big mistake here is people forget a plus or minus when they square root, right? So plus or minus the square root of 4 equals an x plus 2. So plus or minus 2 is my x plus 2. X plus 2 could be a 2. X plus 2 could be a negative 2. So I get x is 0, or I get x is negative 4. And you can go back up and see what happens, but sure enough, if you plug those values in, right, since this is squared, right, if I plug in a 0, I get 2 squared, which is 4. If I plug in a negative 4, I get negative 2 squared, which is 4. So I get two possible answers. So I get 0 and negative 4, which means that there's a solid chance it's answer C, right? And that was the entire trick. I should go back and make sure that those y values are correct in case it's a trap, right? So I know that I should have these two x values, right? 0 and negative 4, right? So once I know that, I now need to find the y values. So f of 0 would be 0 over 0 plus 2, meaning I get f of 0 is 0, right? And f of negative 4 is going to be a negative 4 over negative 4 plus 2, which is a negative 4 over negative 2, or a 2. So I get negative 4, 2 as the other point. So sure enough, my answer is C. But you should double check just in case, right? So that's what I need from those, and my answer is C.